Hi there. In today's video, I'm going to do some havening as a way of setting up your day. So I'm going to take you through a short process, probably about 10 minutes long, where you can do this havening every morning to really start your day in a peaceful, calm, uplifted state. I'll be back in a moment. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Pam Wright. I'm a stress specialist and a happiness facilitator. I help people to stress less, smile more, and to get their happy back. I create weekly videos to assist people to release their unresolved emotions, the physical sensations, their traumas, whatever it is that they're struggling with, so that you can open up to the possibility of radiant health, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, please give it a like. You may want to make a comment or even subscribe to the channel. All of that helps other people that are looking for assistance to find the videos. These videos are designed for you to take the time to get in touch with whatever it is that is unresolved and to clear it. I highly recommend that you put a minimum of 20 minutes aside. Grab yourself a pen and paper. Write down what it is that's bothering you. If you've come across a specific video, you've come across it for a reason. So write down all the reasons that it bothers you, and then you tap along with the video and you clear it. There is no sense watching these videos and not tapping along, not resolving what it is that it triggers within your body. So please take the time, write it down, and use the video. If you get to the end of the video and it's not quite clear, just listen to the video through again. That's specifically what these videos are designed for. Let's get started. Hi, welcome back. So as I said, today's going to be a little bit different, because we're going to be using the havening process, and it's designed to be used at any time, but in the morning. I'm designing it for starting your day. So what we do is we start at the shoulders and we come down the arms. Just in a slow, gentle motion. Gentle but firm. You're feeling your hands on your arm. And what's happening is, while we're doing this havening process, is delta waves are being sent to the amygdala. And the amygdala is in charge of our fight, flight, and freeze response within the body. So it's sending all of these beautiful delta waves straight to the amygdala, which gives us a calm, peaceful, serene feeling, as well as we're getting all these good chemicals, serotonin, endorphins, because it feels good. And as we start to distract ourselves, we go to good places that make us feel good anyway. So let's get started. So now wherever you go is your choice. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to go to the bush. And I'm also going to do a cityscape as well, where we're going to go to. But really, where you go in your mind is your choice. You can have your eyes closed or open. I prefer closed when I'm doing it myself, because on the video I'm going to keep them open. So what you do is you just start at your shoulders and you go down your arms. And you close your eyes. And then I invite you to imagine you're on a beach. Just your perfect beach, if you like the beach. It could be near water, whatever it is for you. And you're going to be walking along this beach. And as you walk along the beach, I want you to start to notice the sand and the water, the sky. Is it blue? Is there fluffy clouds? Is there no clouds? Just notice the sky. Is there sand dunes? I want you to notice the sand dunes, the shrubs. And then as you walk along the beach, I want you to notice what you hear. That's right, all the sounds of the beach. Perfect. And then I want you to notice any smells. Is the sun high in the sky, or is it morning or afternoon? This is your beach. Just notice what it is as you continue to walk along the beach. You may have someone with you. You may be all alone. You may have your dog with you. Whatever it is. Perfect. And you're just imagining how you enjoy that beach time. The softness of the sand. You may even have bare feet where you can feel the sand between your toes. Or you can have shoes. Whatever it is for you. That's perfect. Now what we're going to do, just in case there's some people listening that love the bush, I want you to imagine that you're walking in your favourite bush setting or your forest, and you're walking along a path. There's beautiful big trees and little shrubs. Once again, noticing the smells, the sounds. There could be rustling in the leaves as the little critters run from you. You can hear the birds chirping high up in the trees or right next to you. That's right. That's the perfect way to do it. You're doing it perfect. Then I want you to imagine that you've come across a little creek that the path walks right alongside, and you can hear the bubbling of the water as it flows over the rocks. And you have more bird life chirping and tweeting. And you may even hear a waterfall off in the distance. And you can hear the sound of the pounding water as you get closer. You're safe, you're warm, you're cozy. As you go up and get closer to the waterfall, you feel the mist from the waterfall that is filled with negative ions that are so good for us. And you bathe yourself in the negative ions as you stand at the waterfall, looking around at the rocks, the scenery, the ferns, the shrubs, whatever it is. It's the perfect spot to be. Excellent. So now I'm going to change to my face. You can choose whichever place to haven that suits you best. Now you're at the waterfall. I want you to notice the smells, the squishy feet, whatever it is. Perfect. And all of the endorphins, the serotonin, You're a chemical soup right now. Okay, as promised, now we're going to go into an urban setting where you're walking down your favourite street. You got buildings on either side. There could be a parkland, all the gardens, or the tall buildings. It could be a cityscape. And there's people going about their day, smiling as they pass you. You're smiling back. And you're just feeling positive and safe and joyous as you walk along this street. It's so familiar. And I want you to notice all the places you pass, all the people you see. And once again, there's birds. There could be people with their pets, their dogs. There could be cats in the front yard, whatever it is. And you're just walking in this bubble of bliss and happiness and joyful. Excellent. Okay, going to go back to my arms. So this time, going down to my hands. So it's arms and then the hands. And I want you to just notice how you're feeling. Now, if you're doing this and you have a negative thought that pops into your head, something you got to do for the day or something you got to finish off, or I want you to have a positive distraction. You can hum happy birthday. Or you can sing it out loud if you like. It could be jingle bells, it could be happy birthday, it would twinkle, twinkle little star. And I just want you to distract yourself with a positive and then just coming back to the physical touch and the havening and wherever it is that you were walking. Excellent. So that you can stay focused on whatever it is, wherever you're walking, whatever you're imagining you are. And all them good physical sensations, feelings, chemicals are coursing through your body. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to stop for now. But there's one other, if you're sitting at a desk and you get a break, you can also do it down your thighs. So you start at the top down to the knees. And you just run your hands down your thighs. Awesome. If you like the video, give it a like. You may want to write a comment or subscribe to my channel if you like the content. All of that helps other people to find these videos and the assistance that they're looking for. Keep tapping and have a great day.